Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Parkour Level 2 for MetroSoft Online Virtual Classes, Interweb Learning. Yeah! Today we are going to be doing the Macaco. Macaco is a move that is relatively low risk, so you just need a big open space. If you have a panel mat, I definitely recommend throwing that down. If not, a yoga mat will do. We won't be doing anything too crazy, but there is a chance of some bumps or some bruises. Alright? Unfortunately, I don't have internet due to yesterday's storm. Not yet. Hopefully it'll be up soon. So I'm filming this on my phone and I'll be able to post it that way. Unfortunately, we can't do the live stream from our phone. Unless we get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So tell your friends. Then we'll be able to do it. Alright, let's start to warm up with some jogging in place. Gotta get our blood flowing. Body's moving. Heart pumping. Alright, high knees. Get those knees up high. Cool, cool, cool. Butt kicks. Kick your butt. So knees stay down low this time. We're kicking our butt with our feet. Kick your butt, kick your butt. And back to high knees. Lift your knees up really high. Keep it moving, keep it moving. We're going to go for 10, 9, faster, 8, 7, 6, faster, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, without stopping, jog in place. Nice and easy though. Alright, now, jogging in place. What you guys are going to do is you start pretending like the gravity's getting lower and lower, and now you're running on the moon. Running on the moon. Slow run. Low gravity run. Uh-oh, gravity's coming back up. Back up to our normal pace, and then we're going to go as fast as we can. As fast as you can. Feet moving quick, arms moving quick. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Relax, relax. Cool. I'm out of breath. Hope you guys are too. That was the point of that. Alright, let's do 15 jumping jacks. 1, 2, big arms, wide legs. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do like a jumping jack, but our arms are going to be going here, and our feet are going to go out wide. So it looks like this. It's like 1 foot forward, one arm up, and you're going to go back and forth, switching which one goes up high, and which leg goes back. Okay? So just like this, kind of looks like you're running, but really funny. Hope you can see that alright. And for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Alright, I hope that glare in the back's not too bad. Maybe I'll throw something over the window. We'll get to that. Alright, next, let's do, alright, we're going to do squats. The way these squats are going to work is you're going to stand in the middle of your rope. You're going to step to the left. Heels are flat on the floor, so feet are flat. Feet are facing forwards. Hands go by your chest. You're going to go down, back up, step together, step to the right, and down. And up and together, to the left, and down. Up together, right, down. Up together, left, down. Do about 10 more of these, so 5 on each side. When you do it, you only need to drop so that your legs make a 90-degree angle. I want you to make sure that you don't stick your chest down here, your chest stays up. Okay, so we're going out, down, together, out, down, together. Okay, that should be about 10. Moving on from there, we'll lower the camera down, coming down onto the floor. We're going to do our mountain climbers. These are the ones where our feet switch, coming in, just like this. So think about the high knees that we were doing earlier, but this time your hands are on the ground. It's like you're trying to run into the floor, but obviously you're not going to make it because it's a floor. Knees up high. And we're going to go fast for 10 seconds. So ready? As fast as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Alright, let's catch our breath. I want everybody down in our squat. Remember, it's feet flat. Your chest is still up. Your butt is trying to sit down on your feet, down as low as you can. If you have trouble with this one, find a wall or an object that you can lean against here. Stop yourself from falling over. Alright, this one's more just about being in the position so we can get everything moving and grooving from here. So let's do a little roll. Circles. Making a circle, going forwards and back, trying to stay balanced the whole time. And go the other way. Forwards and back. Forwards and around. Cool. Rock side to side. Side to side. Alright, now we're going to do what's called the Spider-Man stretch. So from this position, we're going to stick one leg out wide. Just like this. Alright? So this leg here is going to be straight. This leg is going to be as bent as possible. I'm up on my toes this time. So I'm down as low as I can. I'm sitting down on my foot. Now, if you can, do this without your hands on the ground. If you need to, you can put your hands. But we're going to try to switch to the other side, staying nice and low, straightening out this other leg, up on our toe here, sitting down on our foot. Okay? You can come up and back down. That's the easier way to do it. But what I want you to try to do is stay low and to the other side. Okay, we're going to switch back and forth a couple more times. There's one, and again, for 2, again, 3, again, 4, to the other side, 5, one more on each side, 6, and back to the other side, 7, I guess we're going to even it out, 8, and now this time I want you to roll towards the middle and freeze right there. So our legs are out wide, our butt's down low. We're trying to, almost like we're ready to sumo wrestle. Alright? Cool. Take a seat and relax for a second. Let's put one leg out straight. Other leg goes in. Reaching for our toe. We're going to flex our foot. Try to lift your toe up off the ground. Like so. Very nice. And now put your foot over the top and roll out your ankle. And switch legs. So foot out straight, flexing our toe, grabbing on, holding it tight. You think about your elbows going down to your shins. And foot over the top, roll out your ankle. Cool. Alright, next let's go into our butterfly stretch. So feet together, knees go out wide, and for this one we're going to try to take our hands on our ankles, pushing down on our knees with our elbows. And then let's lean forward, try to get your chest to your feet. Alright, think about your belly button going to the floor, not your face. Your belly button. So your chin stays up, you should be looking at me, and I'm looking at you. Cool, flip to your stomach. We're going to do a seal stretch. So feet together in the back, squeezing our butt, pushing our hips forward into the ground, lifting our head up, looking at the ceiling. Our hands should be right underneath our elbows, yeah. And then those are underneath our shoulders. So we're not out like this. We're more up tall. Alright? Cool. And then we're going to stick our butt into the air, reach our hands forward, try to put our armpits towards the ground, chin up, looking forwards at your fingers. And our cat stretch. Alright, nice. Come on up. Roll out your wrists. Give them a good roll. Do the wave. Shake them out. Very nice. Alright, parkour level 2. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do our macacos. Macaco is a move that comes from the Brazilian fighting style. It's like a fight dance style called capoeira. It is one of the moves that they do in it. If you guys are interested in this move, you think it's pretty cool, you should go online and search up capoeira, and you can probably easily learn some cool moves from that as well. Alright, it's a really cool fighting style. Now, the way the Macaco is going to work is it's a very low to the ground move. We don't need a whole ton of space. We'll be able to fit it in a space about as long as your body. Alright, and we're going to be working on two different styles. One of the styles is going to be one that sweeps more to the side, and then we're going to try to make it go more over the top. So what I mean by that is we're going to talk about our axis. Now our axis is our flip, right? So if we're here, we're standing up tall, and we do a back flip, we're going on a straight axis back over our head. If I were to jump sideways when I did my back flip, then my axis turns sideways, and it's going to be a lot harder to land. Because the Macaco is a transition move and we're low to the ground, we're always going to have a point of contact, and that contact is going to be our hand. And that allows us to swing our axis more to the side, so we can kind of flip, I would say, flip over our hand, moving this way. It's going to be similar to a one-handed cartwheel, but it's, again, moving in a different way, and it's actually going to be a backwards moving move. So we're starting facing the camera here. If I'm facing you guys, I'm going to end facing you too, but I'm going to end up moving backwards. So I'll show you what that looks like now, alright? So, I'm going to show you the two Macacos. I'm going to show you three Macacos. I'm going to show you the first one I'm going to teach you, then I'm going to show you our second one, and then I'm going to show you the third one, which is actually the hardest way to do it, and what we're working towards, alright? So the first one we're going to do is we're coming down here. We're starting down low. Putting one hand down on the floor, like so, in front of us. It goes in between our knees. That hand is then going to reach up and over. We're going to follow it with our eyes as it goes backwards into like a crab walk position. Alright? So just like crab walk here, but instead we're up on one hand. Then our feet are going to swing sideways over the side. If you were to imagine somebody drew a rainbow on the floor going from your feet to behind you, that's where your feet are going to follow, and you're going to end up landing over that way. Ready? Boom. Alright, that is the simplest way we can do a Macaco, is we're down, we reach over. The one that we're going to work towards is one that goes a little bit faster, and it's one we're going to go down first, then reach back and go, and it looks a little bit like this. Alright, and then our hardest Macaco, the thing that you guys are all working towards once we get it, is going to be one that's a lot more like a flip. It's going to kind of go straight over the top with a little bit of an angle, and then landing on one hand. There will be a moment in time where I'm not touching the ground with anything, and that's what makes this move so cool. But start small. Here's what we're working towards. Ready? Alright, so it's a little bit sideways, and it's flipping backwards, landing on one hand, turning around. We're going to break it down, starting with the easiest one. So again, we're going to come down into our low squat, put one hand down on the floor in between our two hands, or two hands, in between our 2 feet. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this next part. Then it reaches up and over. I follow it with my eyes as it reaches to the ground, and I'm in my crab walk position, but one hand is up in the air. That's where I'm going to push my feet up, woo, like this, as I spin around the side and land on the other side, like this. Ready? Okay? When you do this move, we are going to try, at first it doesn't matter, but then I want you to try to land 1 foot at a time, okay? Whatever hand is on the ground, whether it's your left or your right, that's the foot that's going to land on the ground at the same, land on the ground first. It's just like the scoot, if you watch my video on the scoot that we did last week, okay? So we're here. Watch one more time. I'm in my crab walk position. If you watch my left foot, the left foot's going to land on the ground first, alright? If you're going the other way, your right foot will land on the ground. So, here we go. Ready? Up and over, left, right. I'm going to do one going this way so you can see it. Crab walk here, left, right. And I'll do one going this way so you can see it from this angle too. We're here, left, right. Alright, and we're ending standing up tall. So, I want you guys to try that one about 5 times. When you feel really comfortable and you feel like your arm can support your weight, that's where we're going to move on to this next drill. Alright? So this drill is going to give us more of a realistic sense of what it's going to feel like to do a real Macaco. All you need for this one is your couch, or, yeah, your couch is best. Quick little safety tip, we are going to be putting our weight on our arm, so please put down some pillows on the floor before you try this, just in case you do collapse under the weight of your body. I hope not, though. Alright? So, here's what it's going to look like. I'm going to show you on both sides, so you can kind of see it from two different angles. But basically, take a look at my couch. Alright? I got a bunch of pillows here. You can spread these out on the floor, but I don't need them right now. Alright. So, you're going to go onto the floor like so, just like in our crab walk position. But this time we're going to put our feet up on top of the couch here, just like so. Alright? Then, you're going to take one hand up. So we're here in our same one-handed crab walk position. When you do this, if you look at your fingers, we actually want our fingers to try to face backwards, like this, not sideways. So, pointing our fingers backwards, actually, which way is it? Yeah, pointing our fingers backwards, that's going to help us get in the direction that we want to be. So, our feet are up on the couch, and we're going to kick open, and then on the other side. So it's just like our Macaco from the crab walk position, but now we're starting with our feet up high, which puts a little bit more pressure on our hand, forcing us to be stronger, which is a good thing. Alright? So here it is on the other side. In my crab walk position, my feet up on the couch, one hand goes up, I'm going to make my fingers face backwards, pushing over the side. Alright? So I want you guys to do this drill. Try it on both sides if you can. We'll do it 5 times on each side. That should give you a sense of what this next one's going to feel, because we're going to bump up the speed and kind of put a little more weight on our arm. The way that we're going to bump up the speed is not by just shooting into it, but instead of going down, back to our crab walk position, and then jumping, you're going to come down here. As soon as your hand touches the ground, when you reach backwards, reaching backwards, looking here, following our hand, we're going to jump. So, as soon as my hand touches the ground, I'm going to jump. Ready? And then over the side, just like that. So here we go again. Ready? I'm down here, touching the ground. My hand reaches backwards. As soon as it hits the ground, I jump. Cool. Now the secret to making this the more advanced way to try this is all in the hips. So we're going to talk a little bit about closed hips and open hips. Alright? Closed hips are when our knees are up, our belly's tucked in, you can't really see much, alright? Like this. Open hips is when our body's straight and our hips are pushing forwards. In order to make the Macaco look better and feel better and have more strength to it, we need to open our hips. So let's go back to our crab walk Macaco. We're in our crab walk position on one hand, and I want you to think about our hips. So ready? If you look here, my belly is close to my thigh, which means my hips are closed. When I jump, I'm going to work on lifting my hips open, like this. Okay? So everybody do that 5 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hips towards the ceiling, just like that. That's the motion I'm going to do as I jump into my Macaco. So check it out. Ready? Hips go open, and then I flip around. That right there is just a little tweak that's going to make your Macaco 100 times better. So, moving forward, after we try that a few times, we can try it with our faster Macaco. So, that means going down, reaching back, and jumping right away, trying to lift our hips. So, ready? As soon as our hand touches, jump, lift your hips. So, please wait till your hand touches the ground to jump into the Macaco. Ready? So, here, hand touches, jump. Alright? That right there is a very basic Macaco, but then bumped up a level. A way that we can use the Macaco is we can actually use it from the move that we did last week, which is the scoot. So if you remember the scoot, I'm going to do a scoot, and then I'm going to go straight into the Macaco, because the Macaco is a backwards moving move, and the scoot sets us up facing backwards. So ready? Reaching over, down, scoot, Macaco. Alright, hopefully you guys can see that. So, practice this Macaco a whole bunch. Keep practicing it. Think about it as a move to protect us when we're falling over. So if we're walking backwards and we trip and we start to fall, whoa, we can do a Macaco to save ourselves. Awesome. Alright, all my parkour peeps. We're going to do a little bit of conditioning. We're going to keep our conditioning going the way that I've been doing it. So the first thing I want us to start off with is push-ups. I want everybody to do one set of 10 push-ups, elbows in tight, hands in close, just like this. So your hands should be straight under your shoulders, body should be nice and straight, lowering down, coming back up. Do 10 of those, then do 10 more, then do one set where you do as many in a row as you can without stopping. Alright, so your goal is to do 10, then 10, and then as many in a row as you can without stopping, even if it's only 2, or if it's 50. That would be really cool if you could do 50 in a row. So, pushing as hard as we can, trying to hold ourselves up. Next is going to be a handstand shoulder tap. Now there's different ways to do this based off of how strong you feel like you are at this current moment in time. I'm going to show you the one on the couch. If the couch is too easy, you're going to do it belly facing a wall. We're just going to do a handstand and we're going to work on one hand supports as we tap our shoulders, like so. Ready? So we're reaching down, our butt is up high, we're going shoulder tap, repeating back and forth. Every shoulder tap will count as 1. I want you guys to do this 50 times. If you need to take a break, you can take a break. If you don't, then don't. If you want to see what that looks like, up against the wall, we're pushing ourselves up into our handstand, and then we're working on our shoulder taps here. Holding everything tight, squeezing our belly, squeezing our butt, pushing strong. Alright, so 50 shoulder taps. Boom, 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 boom. Very nice. And then, 2 more things. Next thing I want us to do is your favorite and mine, frog jumps. Reaching down, reaching up. For this one, what I want you to do is we're going to do a little math problem here. You're going to take your age and multiply it by 3. So that's, if you're not good at math and you're 10, you do 10 plus 10 is 20 plus 10 is 30. So you have to do 30 frog jumps, okay? If you're 16, I don't know. You'll figure it out. So, math on that one. Frog jumps, as many as your age, times 3. Okay? The easiest way to do that is to do as many as you are old, take a break, and then do that again. Do that 3 times. And then after our frog jumps, this one, I want you guys to get a timer out. Or you can count in your head. We're going to do plank holds. So, way a plank hold works is you're going to be down on your elbows. Your arms are going to be directly underneath your shoulders. Your bodies have to be straight. We need to make sure that our hips don't dip too low. So we're here like this. We don't want our hips dipping down low. We don't want our butts up high. We're holding everything straight. You guys are going to hold this position for a total of 1 minute. If you guys can go all the way through to a minute, I want you to do that. If you need to take some breaks, but I think you guys can do it. After you do a minute, I want you to rest for a minute. Then, you're going to start again and we're going to go for 45 seconds. Up on top, like this. Okay, holding it for 45, body's nice and straight. Then, after that 45 seconds, you get to rest for 45 seconds. Then, you're going to do a 30-second plank hold, holding yourself up. When you get to the end, you rest for 30 seconds. And then, we're going to make it extra hard on you. You're going to do another minute plank hold after that, after your 30-second rest. And if you guys can get all the way through that, I'll be very impressed without taking a break. Because that is going to be a total of 3 minutes and 15 seconds, which is going to be a lot of plank hold. Great. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry I couldn't live stream this week. That storm knocked out my internet. And I hope these videos serve you well. They will be up as soon as possible. Tune in on Thursday at 2 o'clock. We're going to be doing one single live stream for everybody, working on the same skill. And the reason why we're doing one single live stream is because I don't want to have to repeat myself 3 times because the information is going to be the same. I'm just going to give you ways that you can increase the difficulty for yourself. Alright, so I shouldn't have to explain it 3 separate times for separate groups. I can do one explanation and you guys can make the change to make it easier or harder for you. Alright? Tune in on Thursday. Thanks for watching.